Some scandals in the Korean entertainment industry disappear after a few days like short-lived media waves. Others linger like cracks beneath the surface of fame, slowly expanding until the entire system surrounding celebrity culture begins to tremble. The controversy surrounding Kim Soo Hyun and the late actress Kim Soo Hyun has become exactly that kind of case. What makes this situation remarkable is that after more than a year of public conflict, the focus is no longer centered solely on allegations of an inappropriate relationship, intimate photos, or the legal battle involving the controversial YouTube channel Garo Siro Institute. Instead, the story has evolved into a massive social trial targeting not only Kim Soo Hyun, but also everyone associated with him, and GDragon has now become the latest figure dragged into the storm. A single like that sparked a firestorm. The latest wave of controversy erupted after Kim Soo Hyun released an official statement following news that Kim Soo Hyun, the head of the YouTube channel Garo Siro Institute, had been arrested on allegations of fabricating evidence and spreading false information. The actor thanked investigators for revealing the truth through objective evidence and stated that he had spent the past year trying to prove his innocence. At a time when public anger had not faded at all, GDragon's activity on Instagram instantly became a new trigger point. By simply liking a post related to Kim Soo Hyun, the Big Bang leader suddenly found himself pulled into one of the most explosive public opinion battles currently unfolding in K-entertainment. Many people immediately questioned why GDragon would publicly show support during such a sensitive moment. For some, it was seen as a betrayal of morality. For others who have closely followed the two stars for years, it may have been nothing more than a friend standing beside another friend. The 88-line friendship and the dark side of cutoff culture. In the Korean entertainment industry, celebrity friendships are often double-edged swords. When everything is going well, these relationships create perfect media narratives. But once a scandal erupts, every connection suddenly becomes evidence of complicity. Kim Soo Hyun and GDragon have long been known as close friends within the famous 88-line circle of celebrities born in 1988. They frequently appeared together at private gatherings, participated in the variety show Good Day, and were widely viewed as symbols of an elite generation of influential entertainers. However, social media culture no longer views friendship in ordinary ways. Today, the public does not simply expect celebrities to avoid mistakes. Audiences increasingly demand that stars completely sever ties with anyone accused of wrongdoing. Continuing a friendship alone can now be interpreted as moral support for the controversy itself. That is precisely why GDragon's simple like provoked such a massive backlash. Many netizens declared they would boycott the singer, while others resurfaced older controversies related to his fashion choices, public image, and personal behavior. Some critics even argued that GDragon was gambling with his reputation in order to protect Kim Soo Hyun. But the most frightening aspect of this situation is not the outrage itself. It is the fact that social media has increasingly transformed into a moral courtroom where even the smallest online action can be used to define someone's character. Kim Soo Hyun's death and the shift in public emotion. Had the situation remained only a dating rumor, the scandal might never have escalated to this level. The true turning point came with Kim Soo Hyun's death on February 16, 2025, a date that coincidentally fell on Kim Soo Hyun's birthday. That tragic detail completely changed the emotional atmosphere surrounding the controversy. The public no longer viewed the case as an ordinary celebrity dating scandal. Instead, it evolved into a broader conversation about power dynamics, emotional pressure, the isolation faced by young celebrities, and the darker realities hidden within South Korea's entertainment industry. When a woman claiming to be Kim Soo Hyun's aunt appeared on Garo Siro Institute and alleged that the relationship between the two stars lasted from 2015 to 2021, public opinion rapidly shifted in favor of the late actress. Kim Soo Hyun's carefully maintained image as the perfect leading man began collapsing at extraordinary speed. Advertising brands reportedly distanced themselves. Projects stalled. His reputation suffered severe damage. And perhaps the most dangerous thing that can happen to a Korean celebrity occurred: the public began losing trust. A legal victory but an emotional defeat? Kim Soo Hyun's arrest undoubtedly represents a major legal advantage for Kim Soo Hyun. According to preliminary investigation results, Garo Siro Institute was accused of distributing false information and fabricating evidence for financial gain, including profits generated through YouTube content. But in today's entertainment industry, winning legally does not necessarily mean winning in the court of public opinion. Modern audiences are no longer concerned solely with legality. Emotional perception, morality, and empathy now play equally powerful roles. That is why, despite Kim Soo Hyun's repeated claims of innocence, the backlash has not disappeared. Some critics believe the actor still has not adequately addressed lingering suspicions surrounding his relationship with Kim Soo Hyun. Others argue that the issue has already moved beyond legal boundaries and transformed into what could be described as a collective emotional wound shared by the public. The collapse of the perfect idol era. Perhaps the most important aspect of this entire controversy is not Kim Soo Hyun himself, nor even GDragon. It is the way Korean society and celebrity culture are changing. The era of the perfect idol appears to be collapsing. Celebrities today are no longer allowed to make mistakes, but they are also no longer allowed to remain silent. Every action, every friendship, every social media interaction can instantly become fuel for a full-scale public crisis. In this environment, scandals no longer destroy only individuals. They consume friendships, colleagues, fandoms, and even the core values that once defined the Korean entertainment industry itself. And perhaps that is the most terrifying aftershock of the Kim Soo Hyun controversy.